What is going on, everybody? Back on it. I almost said Berserk. Vagabond 82, 83, and 84. We've got an interesting kind of like collection of the minds going on right here. Takezo's here. The next, I guess, maybe like Inshun of this next arc. The swordsman master's grandson, who is like next in line here. I kind of wonder what his deal is, because we keep getting introduced to like this next like strongest successor, and then the next one, and the next one, but like, and all, not all of them, but they all kind of seem to be like trying to find like who's the next strongest to them, or who can test them, or who can push them. But like, we've never seen them like mention each other in any type of way. It was like the younger son or the older son that like was just about like women and drinking. He didn't have any interest in fighting, but everyone kind of recognized, like, oh, he's the strongest. There's never a single whisper of Inshun, like once, you know. And then we go over to Inshun, and you know, he's over there wondering like who's out there that can, you know, be strong for me. But he doesn't mention like the guy we just ran into, or the guy we ran into before. And then there's this guy, so I'm curious of like, they mention each, you know, just this kind of like everyone's like searching to be the strongest, but no one ever mentions like the current characters that we're running into to be strong. Regardless, we're here, he's here, Otsu's here, the old man's here. So a lot of moving parts with that. Let's just get into it and see what we've got. You guys should be able to see the cursor, I think. Turn this up just a little bit. All right, cool. Chapter, is this on? Hello? Yeah. Chapter 82. Successor to the Invincible. Is he just over here beating up on people? And then like the 4 of his disciples are supposedly super strong as well. And Densichiro was here as well. And wasn't Toji here at one point too? Maybe he's left. Who knows? Alright. I surrender. Are you alright? Looks like it's broken. No, that shit's broken. You've gotten stronger, Yozo? What's the look for? What's everyone freaking out about? Oh, did he get praise? Oh. Oh, did someone say, oh, we said that to him. How do we know who this is? Wait, hold on now. Is he the guy? Let's just wait. Oh no, this is the grandson. This is the grandson. This shit is confusing me, because I said this last chapter. I thought this was Takezo. I was like, wait, how does Takezo know his name? But I was like, oh, well, maybe he was the swordsman from the original village with Sajuro and came here to train. But I'm like, no, that's not him. He just has similar hairstyle. All right, so this is a grandson. This is why everyone's gasping and looking. Gotcha. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Grandfather, I have returned. Young master, did you just arrive? Welcome home. Oh, just instantly want to throw hands. Let's have a match. Hey, that's not fair. I get to go first. That's right. You just had a match. I'm up next. Enough. The young master has just returned from a long journey. It's okay. I'm ready. He looks just like Takezo. Just off rip. Just into it. So we're back to just straight up swords fighting. No more spears. Just, this is what we know. What we're used to. Such composure. He has indeed matured. I've waited 3 years for this moment. Don't get one-tapped. Don't get embarrassed in front of everybody. And you asked for this, by the way. Don't get embarrassed. Do not get embarrassed. Oh, no. He's just intimidated by the overall aura of this man. Oh, because they do this with Takezo all the time. Yep, and now he's running there out of rage, and we're just gonna like slowly just Neo Matrix this shit and keep it moving. Yeah. That was quick. And now we're back to us. Otsu is literally in the same building as us. I'm so sorry. I'll come back with more tea. Why's she freaking out? That flower, what kind of flower is it? Oh, this? A noble woman from the castle gave it to me. It's a peony? Do you like flowers? Yes, I do. Oh, really? So do I. I'll go bring a vase for you. Such clumsy bloodthirst. I still have a long way to go. Yeah, you do. Man got lucky one time for the one time. I see, like, recognize how this was cut by, like, what? Maybe he's not such a bad man. Oh, you brought a vase. The stem's too long. Here, can you hold it? I'm sorry I was afraid of you. They have been. This is what has been happening, though, since we have kind of like, I'd say, left Quan. They showed a little bit more humanity in us, at least from a comedic standpoint. Oh. He just sliced that while she was holding it. Just no warning. Sweet Jesus. And she runs away. Yeah, immediately runs away. What's got him so intrigued about that stem? So this dude got, yeah, embarrassed. Clearly, they all did. I couldn't do anything against him. He's even stronger than he was before. No matter how hard we train, the young master gets incrementally stronger. But therein lies the challenge. It's in his blood. He truly is the rightful heir to the legacy. Successor to the invincible. He said the thing. Alright. You know what's next? We have to now show up and face this. And I'm be curious what the old man thinks of us. Oh, that was a quick chapter. Quick-ish, kinda. Alright, chapter 83. On this day, Yagyu passed on all of the secrets of the style to his grandson. So it's like officially going down. A combination of both joy and senses were evident as his trembling hands brushed the final characters. It has been over 40 years since I inherited the style derived from the Kimizumi style. I worked long and hard, and in time, I was able to master it, approaching heaven and earth. Should I pass away, it still lives on here. At least this kid seems respectful enough. Grandfather? Master had a very peaceful looking face, didn't he? How do you know? I see him standing there beside you. It's very interesting, like, this is the oh, someone's hitting the drums. I thought the old man, like, took his sword out and tried to hit the, whatever we're saying. This is, like, the second instance we've seen where someone's, like, seeing things on the other realm type thing. No, he could just be, you know, saying he sees it. This isn't, like, the in-tune stuff that we had, but... What is that? An improvisational? An improvisation of joy? What's going on at this hour? Must be the master? Man, she's right there. Literally within walking distance. I mean, I guess everything's in walking distance if you're willing to walk it, but like she's right there. It's completely different. The side I cut and the side cut at the castle. I cut this side. Oh my, it's you. Totaro, how did you get into the castle? I told the gatekeeper that I was your brother, and then they let me in. They didn't believe me at first because I made a mistake and called you Otsuru. See, they're still suspicious. It's okay. Hey kid, what are you doing here? I'm Otsu's little brother. Isn't that right, Otsu? Her brother, really? This filthy brat? But I was sent here by my master to deliver this message. Ooh, yes, 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 yes. I need Otsu to... Oh, she's not going to read it. Because why would she be the one to open those things? So he's lying about being your brother. Yes. A message from your master, huh? He must be an errant samurai polishing his skills. I won't bother to read his letter. I would like to visit the dojo. I seek the opportunity to observe your swordsmanship. As a fellow aspirant following the way of the sword, won't you please grant my request for a lesson? They're all the same. Countless numbers of men who fancy themselves samurai in training come here with the same request. Oh, but that's not what our request is going to be. Our request is going to be, I want to throw hands. Are you down or are you going to run? Because they're all talking about like, oh, I'm an aspiring swordsman. I want to see, observe it for myself. Could you get me a lesson or two? But we just can't be bothered with their like. You understand, don't you? No, I don't. My master isn't like everybody else. Uh-oh, there she's starting to, hold on now, hold on. She's thinking, Otsu's critically thinking. Think for a second. If you won't read his message, then cut me down. Oh. Jotaro. Same man that pissed on our grave when we ran away. Tactically retreated, by the way. Willing to give his life. Jotaro, I can't return to him without fulfilling my task. Cut me down if you won't read it. Alright, give it here. Jotaro, remember this. You must treasure your life. Do you understand? What are you looking at? We received a most peculiar message. I just can't wait to read what the message is. Hey, if you ever come outside, it's on site. See this? Dang. Okay, we're going to talk about swordsmanship here in a minute, because we were also like examining that shit from top to bottom. What's that? What's taking so long? I'm starving. I hope my master doesn't eat lunch before I can get back. Because did the master like trim one side and then we trimmed the other, and it is like impossible to say to like for someone of non-skill to have that kind of sword stroke, or what are we talking about here? All right, last chapter, 84. Where are we at time? Oh, that's pretty good. 84. As we're just like out here in the bushes and shit. Oh, we have a real blade on us too. Remember that wooden stick shit? Or maybe we still do. Who knows? It's not the same. Yeah, he's trying to get it to be the same. A noble woman from the castle gave it to me. That means someone from the castle cut the flower. I doubt a noble woman could make a cut like that. Who could it have been? It's not the same. My cut is destroying the flower, yes. It's still too much rage induced. Just too much, like it's not one with the sword. The cut on that peony is different. Even though it's been cut, the flower remains vibrant, as if it's still alive. Yeah, the cut's not, it's just not, like it's good, he's good, but it's not. And we know he's not. He's good, but it's not. That's been the defining words of the story so far. He's good, but he's not. What does the letter say? That's what is so unusual. He wants to know who cut this. I figured it was the usual samurai in training seeking a match, but he doesn't even mention that. Just, I would like to know who made this magnificent cut. Magnificent? Which side? I don't know. See, they can't tell the difference, but he can tell the difference, which is interesting. There's a difference between these two cuts? Can you tell? These fellows are so desperate, they're coming up with creative ways to approach us. Throw that stem out? That's exactly what I thought. Until Otsu told me that Master Yagayu cut the flower. He did. So what's wild is like we notice it, and they hang around the old man for their whole lives, seeing his swordsmanship and his mastery, and probably things he's cut and things he's done. And not to say that they examine everything he cuts to know, but it's so interesting how like so just off of this, like, does that mean we're better than them? Or like, what does that mean? I don't know if it's that literal. Miyamoto Musashi, have you heard of him? Oh, hold on. What's that Ronin's name? Miyamoto Musashi, have you heard of him? I have. He fared well against the Yoshiaka of Kyoto and against Inshun. He was a fair match against Inshun? I'd like to meet him. The plot thickens. What's taking them so long? How hard could it be to come up with a reply? It says wild dog out here. Hey dog, come here. You're big. Come on, let's wrestle. Come on, show some spirit. Shoulder to okay, before that dog fluffs you up. Yeah, relax. How dare you? Who do you think you are? Yeah, let's not get eaten alive here. Thanks for your hospitality. Please take care, sir. My visits to the Yagayu. Oh, he's going back to the castle, huh? I wonder how Miyamoto Musashi is faring with his training as he walks right in front of us. I mean, we know who each other are. Yep. Tenchichiro, I'd completely forgotten about him. Yeah, we put him so far in the room. And the thing is, like, I don't even know if he's been training more than what we've already left him off as. If he's just been here trying to get access every day. Take it easy, you fools. Selling flowers now, are you? So you came to see the Yagyu too? There's nothing here for you? You're wasting your time. They won't grant you an audience. Is that so? Have you forgotten your promise? You haven't forgotten your promise, have you? Of course not. Early next spring, I'll see you back in Kyoto. Shit, if we live, both of us live till that time. The way we've been barely getting by. Farewell. Here's a gift for your journey home. Oh. I bet you his cut isn't as clean as ours. Do you think I'm a man with a predilection for flowers? Nope, cut's not the same. It's limp and lifeless. Yeah, he ain't got it. He ain't got it. We know he ain't got the juice. We've known that for a while. It's limp and lifeless. Yeah, I'm back after you got ripped up by a dog. Alright, not bad, not bad, not bad. Yeah, the flower cut is interesting. I thought it had a little maybe more to do with Otsu, but no. Very, very interesting. I thought the way they kind of gave him the this treatment here was pretty great. So we'll go with that one. But yeah, I mean, it's all cultivating into us getting in here. So we should get an audience here. Again, is it going to be the same thing like what happened with Inshun and what happened back at Kyoto, where we just kind of... Because we know what we're trying to do, you know, train and see how we fare and compete. Are we gonna have to go through little grunts and then get to the grandson to then get to the old man, and like how's this gonna go? I'm curious, because like we're not just gonna show up in these new villages and fight like underlings and then the next in line to be heir than the current leader like every single one we show up to. So I'm curious, like the formula is gonna be a little bit different. If we end up fighting anybody at all, we should see Otsu. I would say within our next reaction, the next 3 chapters. So what would that be? 84, 85, 86. I would suspect that we come across paths there. But we'll see. We'll leave it there and see. And I think that's very interesting how like they can't tell the difference, but we can tell the difference of the cuts. It's a nice little touch. So we'll see. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, subscribe, and as always,